All right, yay! So I'm so excited to be doing another Moms Like Us interview. And today I'm with Nocona, and she is with Mary Kay, and is such an incredible lady. We've been connected through a female business owners group on Facebook, and I've seen her all over the place making such an impact on that community. And I'm so happy to finally be talking with her and to help her share her story because I'm sure it's going to inspire a lot of people. So
Oh,
thank you so much for doing this with us.
yay. Thank
And
you.
if you wouldn't mind just letting us, have a little peek into what it's like to be, Nocona and the women and what you got going on, girl.
Sure. Okay, so I am, my name's Nocona Koenig. I am a mom of three kids. They are 16, 13, and 10, a boy and two girls. They go to New Braunfels Christian, where my husband's a teacher and football coach. And I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay. Yes, I do have a pink Cadillac, and that's the first thing that people ask me. And one of the things that people may not know is that my family completely lives on Mary Kay. Like we're buying a house right now, financing and everything. So it's been a little bit of a crazy week because when you're self-employed. But yes, for the last 5 years, we have transitioned my husband's income to being the supplemental income and Mary Kay as the main source of income for the mortgage and everything this last 5 years. Yeah.
That is incredible. That is so inspiring. How did you get to be there? How did you come into Mary Kay, and then how did you grow from there?
I joined when I was 19. No, I was 20. I joined when I was 20. My husband and I got married when I was 19 and he was 21 when we were both at the university.
Oh no,
Sorry, can you
yeah,
see me?
you're
Okay,
there.
I got a phone call that came in. I knew I shouldn't have done this from my phone. Okay, so we were at the University of Mary Hardin Baylor, and we were young, married, and it was not the country song that we thought it was going to be. You know, the romance of being broke. We're living on love. We needed a little bit more. So I joined Mary Kay to not have to work a second job while I was going to school to get my teaching certificate, and because I wanted my products at wholesale. I've only ever used Mary Kay, and I just turned 41, and I love that. I believe the skincare works, and so I just believed in the products. I taught school for about 4 years in special ed, and had a baby and cried every day going to work. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. And then we had two more babies and we had more month than money. And so my husband came to me and said, we need to make this Mary Kay thing work or you're going back to teaching. So I won my car 3 months later and became a sales director. At the time, we were church planters, and had a ministerial degree, and we were church planters, and our church went under because we just, it didn't meet. We decided to close the door because we weren't being able to make it pay ourselves, kind of like a business going under. And so at that point, I decided to really become a sales director and make it work because I had a depressed husband. I was depressed, and I feel like when life hits you, you have two choices. You either make it work or you succumb to it. And I believe that you do not have the right to be depressed about anything that's within your power to change. My senior sales director was like, look, nobody has cancer. Nobody has died. It's just a job loss, and you have all the power to make unlimited income in your kit. And I was like, okay. So we haven't really looked back since it started. And then my husband got a job in corporate America. And so my Mary Kay money was like, let's put sod the yard. Let's pay for dance lessons. Let's pay for the Disney vacation. And his corporate job was done away with 5 years ago. And 2 weeks before Christmas, he had no job. And he had no car because his car was with the job. And that's when I really put my money where my mouth was as far as making Mary Kay work, as far as I would sell the product to buy groceries, sell the product to put money on, pay the light bill, and kept us afloat. And he took a job that he didn't like, but just to keep insurance and to keep those things. And about 2 years ago, I looked at him and I went, you know what? I've earned a Cadillac. I'm happy in my job. I'm happy with where I'm at. What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? I'm like, you're not happy. And so he went back to teaching, and this job came open for him to teach at this private school. Our kids get to go for free because he's a teacher there. So to me, that is more than the income itself. And one of the things that he was unhappy with in the corporate job was he didn't want to miss football games. He didn't want to miss their activities. And that's what he had sacrificed while they were little, while he was working his way up. And he didn't want to do it anymore because they were in junior high. And so the fact that he's getting to coach my son on the team, and we both get to have everything we want while keeping our family values, is what motivates me. And so that's kind of, the short of it is getting to retire him and giving him a dream back of what he wants to do. And that's what brought us to New Braunfels, because I work from home. And so the kids are all going to a private school. He's teaching, he's fulfilled in his job. And like I said, and now we're buying our dream home here, all thanks to Mary Kay.
That is so awesome. I mean, it's so cool about businesses like that, where you can do it as little or as much as you want. And the potential is really up to you. You can do as much or as little as you want, and you're able to completely take care of your family like that. That is so awesome. Was there ever a time when you were like nervous about going out there and sharing the product? Like, how did you deal with that aspect of it, being in sales?
Well, I was 20. And so I thought, who are these women going to listen to me? I'm 20. I have young skin. And I also knew that I wasn't going to make money selling to 20-year-olds because they were going to buy mascara and lipstick, which one of the things that I did was I saw the market wherever I was. Like if I was with my college friends, then I was going to be selling lipstick and mascara. But I really wanted to tap into my mom's friends and really try to make it go. So that was hard, was getting buy-in of people to listen to a 20-year-old. And also at my first show, I told everyone it was gynecologist tested, not dermatologist tested. Oh so just kind of being like, okay, and willing to learn. I think I had to swallow my pride a little bit of not wanting to be that Mary Kay lady. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to, and I have about 150 girls underneath me. And so I hear it a lot from them. They have this made up in their mind that people are going to run the other way. Like if I go to the baseball field, or if I ask my kids' teachers, or if I network where I'm at, women are going to be like running the other way because they're going to, in my mind, I had made up, because everything's made up, that they were rolling their eyes at me behind their back, or they were going to hide from me. And if women didn't answer their phones, they were looking at my number and going, ugh, it's that Mary Kay lady. And when I learned to embrace who I was and what I was doing, I'm like, I drive a free car. I'm supporting my family, and my skin doesn't look like a 41-year-old. So women weren't rolling their eyes like I had made up. Women were excited and wanted to hear. And so I bought into, it's just as honorable to sell as it is to buy. And so all they can do is tell me no, and they're buying mascara somewhere. They're buying moisturizer somewhere. So why not from me? And so I began to enroll my clients and thanking my clients and being like, every time you buy mascara from me, that's Brighton's dance lesson. Like my daughter was a competitive dancer. So every time I would post the pictures, I would post to my clients, you paid for this. You're pouring money right back into a mom in your community. And I'm supporting another mom who owns the dance studio. And just enrolling people in the trickle-down effect. Like, why do you want to go buy a mascara from Walmart or Walgreens, which is big business, and not support a local mom in the area? And so mainly it was buying in myself to what it was I was offering, and buying into what I really was offering me, my services. I sit down and I listen to a woman, because my passion is, if I make a mom feel heard and seen and beautiful and listened to, and a night where she's not got kids, or that she's just breathed into, and maybe I'm addressing something that she doesn't like about herself, then I am providing a family service, because I'm making a mom feel heard and inspired. And so when I bought into that, I wasn't afraid to ask people anymore, because I knew what service I was giving.
That's awesome. It's keeping your why in mind. You know, with any business, you gotta remember why you came into it in the first place, and let that be your motivation, and let go of all of those negative and limiting beliefs that always creep up into us. And that, you're right, they're not real. They're not
Mhm.
real. And then if someone says no, someone says no, but someone might say yes, and they might even come back and say yes later. So
Mhm.
that's really great that you followed that and use that as your inspiration to carry your business forward and to share that and to spread the love and that ripple effect too. That's beautiful. I love it.
Mhm.
What's your favorite product that you're using right now that you want people to know about?
Oh, that's hard. Actually, people ask me because, like, when I work out at Camp Gladiator, I've had people ask me because I'll have no makeup on. Okay, like, what's your secret? Like, what's the real thing? And it's masking. I think anti-aging. I use 3 different masks a week between our glycolic peel, and I'm trying to say all the scientific names right. The charcoal mask. Like, I do 3 different maskings because it's the hydration and the exfoliation. Because women want to talk about lipstick and cover up, but if you don't have a smooth palette underneath, it's from the outside in.
Mm-hmm.
And so yes, that's our new the glycol. Like I said, the glycolic peel is amazing, and just really, and the charcoal mask of purifying the skin.
Awesome. I haven't had an opportunity to try any of the masks yet, but I have heard really great things about it. So I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to trying some of that.
Yeah, I'd love to show it to you.
My mom used to sell Mary Kay back in the day, in the 90s. And I remember getting all of her products and being in the bathroom for at least an hour, putting on every single thing and just playing and having so much fun
Mm-hmm.
with all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good memory of mine.
I got in trouble for playing with my mom's Mary Kay foundation when I was real little. So I remember, all of that. And my girls love it because when I give them colors that we don't have anymore, that we're not selling anymore, I give them the sample things, and it's like, ooh, they come looking like, what do we get now? So yeah.
That's so cool. That's awesome. And then you're able to help them, take care of their skin now too, and teach them the importance of that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
2 of
important.
my older 2 kids are on. One's on the Clear Proof for acne because he's 15, and then the other one, my middle daughter, is on our botanical line.
Nice. That's so cool. Is your husband into it? Does he like the skincare stuff?
Yeah, he does when he uses it. The shaving gel and the body washes, he does. And when he remembers to use it, yes.
Yeah, what
Uh,
is that about, guys? They're so funny. They have
yeah,
it right there. It's like, dude, just use it.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
somehow they still end up looking more and more handsome as the years go by. So
And do you know why they do? There's actually a reason behind that. Because they shave. They're always getting the dead skin cells off their face. And so they're always brightening their face because of shaving.
And isn't it, I've heard, I think my girlfriend Dana told me about how men don't get cellulite the way women do.
I
Is
haven't heard that, and it might be because you think of, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But they with the shaving and the exfoliation, they don't have large pores because they're always cleaning out the top layer of the skin, and that's why masking is so important for women to do because we don't shave.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
So that's not my business.
Yeah. Well, that's so cool. So if somebody was interested, both locally and around wherever they are,
Mm-hmm.
to get involved with you, what would be the best way to do that?
Locally, text me or message me on Facebook. And one of the things I love about Mary Kay that I think sets us apart is we have a try before you buy. Like, that's what I will twist a woman's arm to get an hour of her time, but I will never twist it for the sale. So, I will chase down to get the time because it's free. You get to try whatever you want for free. Mary Kay's culture is around the kitchen table to gather people eye to eye, nose to nose, face to face, and then try everything before you buy it. And so if you're local, I'd love to do that. People who aren't local, try on my website. And if there's anything you ever get from us, Mary Kay is 100% guarantee, and it does not cost the consultant anything. Mary Kay will replace it on my shelf if you return a product to me. And so there is no risk to trying something new and going, well, that didn't work, because we don't want you to ever have that what was I thinking drawer when it comes to your Mary Kay products.
That's beautiful. Awesome. Well, I'm going to definitely have a link to your Facebook and to your website too. So if anybody's interested, and if you are watching this and do get in touch with Nocona, just make sure to say that you saw her on the Moms Like Us interview series so she can hook you up with some awesomeness. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share or enlighten us on or brag about from your awesome life?
Well, I mean, just, like this week has been spring break and I've been able to do things with my kids, but still make a great income and balance it all. And I'm looking for women who want more. My passion is for women to understand that you're never stuck with whatever situation that you're in. When you work for yourself, you're never stuck and you can always do something about it. Because we've all been through things in our lives. And when life hits you, you have the opportunity to hit back. With the way that you choose to, what you choose to do about it. A couple of things about the company that I don't think people know is we have the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation, and a percentage of everything that's bought from Mary Kay is supporting that foundation. And the foundation, and when people donate to it, 85 cents to every dollar that's donated goes into the causes that they support. And they support the fight to end domestic violence. And they created the Text to Love campaign that women, especially teenage girls, can text in a certain number and find out if they're in an abusive relationship. They've supported thousands and thousands of dollars to women, to shelters all over the United States. And then they support the fight to end cancers that hurt women. And so we've given over $20 million to cancer doctors who are researching to find a cure to these cancers that really hurt women. Mm-hmm. So I'm really proud of our association with the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation and what they support. And that we're in 40 markets worldwide where women in other countries don't have the opportunity to be able to have a business for themselves. And to also debunk the myth that's been going around that Mary Kay tests on animals, because I've seen that posted on certain things. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we have gone is in China, where they do still test on animals. Mary Kay has gone into China, and we've been kicked out twice because the Chinese government, doesn't really let a lot of people in. But Mary Kay has gone into China to try to eradicate animal testing. And so the animal testing that's over there is in China, but Mary Kay is paying for the extra test to try to teach the government over there that you can test on your cosmetics and skincare needs and trying to eradicate it totally.
That's awesome.
So that's some misinformation that's been out there about us on sites.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be shared more. I love that. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I love that Mary Kay works so hard to support women too, and that no matter what, you're not alone. Mm-hmm. You're not, and going into this can be scary. Starting anything new can be scary. But you guys have such a great support network, and I have dear friends that are Mary Kay consultants, and their network of their upline and their downline and their clients, everybody is so supportive of each other. I love women supporting women. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. I'm so excited to know you and, share your story and be inspired. This was great. Really great.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And I love mom bosses who are just got a vision for things. So thank you for letting me share my story.
Heck yeah, girl. Hope you enjoy the rest of your spring break, and hope, people get in touch with you and take advantage of all of the opportunities that you have. So thank you.
Sounds great. Y'all have a great day.